Welcome to the Flaming Greek, the hottest cooking show on the planet. Watch the hilarious duo cooking up adventure with the help of the torch.
Oops. Ta-da!
Watch The Flaming Greek and Cami on Foodie TV. www.theflaminggreek.com.
Welcome to The Flaming Greek, the hottest cooking show on the planet. I'm Cami, and this is The Greek.
We're going to get down today. We're going to be doing some New York strips. Get the torch going.
There we go.
All right, what we're going to do is we're going to sear this. See here, we're using a pan here with the lines. All right, Cami, we're going to get that good and hot.
Nice.
Does that look good?
About how long does it take for you to torch that up?
Well, something this thickness here, I'd say maybe about 2.5, 3 minutes aside.
Oh, nice. Okay.
All right, so we're going to let that sit there for a while. You'll get the onions. Throw a little salt and pepper on there.
Salt and pepper on it. Okay.
Salt up real good.
All
right, now we have a little olive oil here. We have a little teriyaki and also some garlic. So let me ask you this. How old are you?
I'm 24.
And what do you usually eat on a daily basis?
Ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles.
All right, Roman noodles.
No, not Roman noodles, ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles,
Yeah.
okay.
You put it in the microwave or you boil up some water and that's about it.
And that's the end of your
That's it.
your menu.
That's it.
All right, well, we're going to show you some good healthy stuff today
Awesome.
because
I'm very excited.
we got some asparagus, we have some arugula, we have some tomatoes, we also have some onions, and with some parsley. All right, so we're going to get this thing going now. So the most important thing is presentation as well. So you see we have some searing here.
Yeah, that looks nice.
So we're going to take that, we're going to turn that over. You want to throw a little more salt and pepper on that side, that's fine too.
We're just going to salt it up right quick.
Yeah, just salt it up as good as you want to.
A lot of salt comes out of that, but that's okay. You can keep a lot of salt on there if you like it salty. I like my wine with the straw because I'm fancy.
All right, so I'm just going to light this thing up again, and we're going to get going.
All right, let's crank it up.
All right. So how do you like your steak?
I like my medium.
All right. All right, so I'm just going to grab this thing now. All right, so let that sit there for a few minutes. All right.
Yum, yum.
Now I'm going to grab this pan over here.
Okie dokie.
I'm going to switch this over here. I'm going to heat this thing up. All right, now we're going to let that pan get hot.
Nice. So what are we going to put on next?
I'm going to do a little olive oil.
Okay, and then what does this do?
Well, the thing is, when you're using olive oil, you got to watch your heat point because it's not that high. So, in other words, you could be smoking. So I'm just going to pour a little in here.
Just a smidge.
Just a smidgen.
Just to kind of lightly grease a pan.
Like our president said, just a smidgen. All right. All right. So throw a little salt in there.
All right, sure thing. And the salt comes out. There's a lot of salt in that.
All right, so we're going to throw a few of these in here.
And I love asparagus. This is great.
Now, with asparagus, we have all these wonderful vegetables here. We'll take some onion. Throw a few in there. We have some beautiful tomatoes.
Nice. The orange ones, too.
Orange ones. Okay, we'll get the orange ones.
The orange ones and the red ones, both of them.
This is arugula. You know what this is?
I have no idea.
Well.
So I'm going to eat it.
Yeah.
It's like I'm eating a tree.
Yes.
But it's good. It's a good tree. It's a good tree.
All right, so we're just going to lightly fry this up.
Now, are the onions just there for flavor, or what are they there for?
They're there for flavor.
Okay.
And also, if you get them to caramelize, a nice presentation as well.
So what exactly is caramelizing?
It's when the natural sugar comes out of the onion.
So it kind of browns the onion.
It browns it. It
All
gives a
right.
presentation as well.
Pretty cool.
All right, so let me just get this to where we want to get it.
Now, when do you know that the asparagus is ready to be, when do you know that it's ready to be done?
Well, there's something called al dente. They use that in
Okay.
the Italian, like with pasta. So you don't want to overcook it. You still want to leave it with some integrity. So you see how this is getting brown here?
Right.
So let it get brown, and then you should be able to touch it with your fork.
And if it
Just
gently
like that.
pierces it, it's pretty good, right?
And it's pretty good.
Excellent.
All right, so that's about done right now.
All right, excellent.
All right, so let's take this to the side and plate this up. Hold that. Just like that. And for a little color and presentation.
Get some of those caramelized onions on there.
Yeah.
Some of them are caramelized. There we go. Perfect. How delicious does that look?
There you go.
Perfect.
All right, so this is a far cry from your ramen noodles.
Oh yeah, definitely. But it looks much more healthier than the ramen
I mean, but
noodles.
would you eat something like this every night?
Oh, of course.
Okay,
It looks good. It's delicious.
you got your word. Okay, what we're going to do now, we're going to slice up the steak. I'm going
Excellent.
to stick this over here.
Oh, this looks yummy.
Excuse my reach. Grab this. Put this here. How's that look?
Now that's what I call a steak.
All right, so now we're going to...
Nice. Do you want the plate?
Sure.
All right.
All right, so now we're going to cut this up.
The giant knife. Oh, it looks so yummy. And it's still
And it's
sizzling.
Still sizzling.
That's excellent.
That's that torch.
That is that torch. Oh man, that looks so good.
So I know that you're hungry.
I am hungry.
You got your wine right over there.
I'm gonna take this.
I'm going to try a piece myself.
That is really good. This is really, really good. Now that's how you
Very
cook a
tender.
steak. Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's excellent.
So let me just cut this up and I'm going to put it on a plate.
So good. It's definitely good with wine with a straw. Because you're fancy.
All right, so we're going to plate this up.
Yum, yum, yum. Looks so good.
Thanks. You could even do this at home.
I know I can. That was a lot simpler than, boiling water, believe it or not.
Okay. All right, so we got a little parsley here.
Nice.
Throw a little parsley on there. And we have a little soy sauce.
Oh, I love soy sauce.
You could either put it on top, or you could just put it on the side, just like this.
Excellent. That looks so delicious. And it was like no big deal to cook it either.
No big deal.
No big deal.
So, we have some roasted garlic paste here.
I'm not a fan of garlic, but
Let me
you know.
just tell you this, because it is. But let's just
Oh, well, look
stir
at
it
turn
up.
it upside down again. It doesn't
Right, but
barely
what we'll
comes out.
do is see,
Oh.
because you could just take this, and you could take it and put it on the steak.
And that's just a little olive oil.
Yeah, just to basically, loosen
Mix it up, loosen it up. All right, I'll try it. I'm not a fan of garlic, but. For the people who like garlic, I would say that's great for you, but definitely not for me.
All right, so I could take this now, and I could
But I think it would taste really good on steak, though.
just a little on the side of the plate here.
Yeah, it's good for dipping, I think. Not by itself.
Here, let me just see if I can change your.
Yeah, let's try it with the steak. I might have a different opinion about that. Much better with the steak.
And you have your wine here to go with it too.
It is so good with the steak, and I did not like that, but it is so good. I definitely recommend the garlic paste now. But not by itself.
If you like that, you're gonna love the flank steak kebabs that are coming up next.
Mmm, yummy.
All right, you like steak?
I love steak.
We're gonna be doing some flank steak.
Excellent.
So I'm just gonna take this, and I'm just gonna throw it in the pan the way it is. sear it up.
Torch it, torch it, torch it.
We're going to torch it.
All right, here we go.
All right, while that's getting hot, what we're going to do is that you're going to take this.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to give you a stick.
Excellent.
And what you can do is just copy that.
Okay.
Just layer them together like that. So I'm going to get this hotter. All right, Cami, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. I think I got a pretty fat shish kebab going on over
That
here.
is a Fred Flintstone shish kebab. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to whisk up our marinade.
Excellent.
So what I have over here is some olive oil, some soy sauce, some hot chili pepper, some roasted garlic. Use this, because it's kind of gluey. Throw that in there.
Right.
Some ginger and some lemon juice. We're going to whisk this up.
So what do you use the marinade for?
The flavor.
The flavor? Okay.
So really, I mean, this is going to be really good, but normally what I would do is take this and I would stick it in a baggie and I would put it in the refrigerator.
Ah.
Maybe overnight, so it could actually get into the pores of the meat.
Right.
Here, you want to try this?
Is it safe to try?
It's safe. A little tangy.
It's a little tangy. It's good though.
Very tangy.
Good.
Now for some salt, you can do the honors.
All right. Thank you very much. It comes up pretty fast, so it's only a little bit.
And you can hit some pepper.
All right. Excellent.
Now when we get done with this, I'm going to take it out. And what I'm going to do is just layer it off.
Is it
There
ready?
are no rules in cooking. Spoon, whatever you got.
How do you know when it's ready to go into the marinade?
You're going to see it start to bleed. So once it starts to bleed and
And it
moisture
looks like a
starts to come
heart,
out,
so it's perfect.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it is perfect. Or you could take the easy way out
Cut it.
and you can cut it as of right now.
I see it's starting to bleed from the top a little bit too.
Right, but it's still very rare. So leave it there for a few more minutes.
Do you flip it over too?
Usually the rule is once and once.
Okay.
So we're going to leave that there for another couple of minutes and it should be fine.
And then after the couple minutes, do you flip it over or do you leave it like that?
I'll probably leave it like that.
All right. Okay.
You see how that just basically caramelizes it?
Absolutely.
Just sears it. Alright, so let's see how it's doing on this side. Looks good. A couple more torching and it's fine.
Looks really good.
Alright.
Now, do you take it out and then put it in the
Well, what I'm going to do is just take this and I'm going to cut it up and then I'm going to put it in the marinade.
Okay.
So you can do this long, like I'm doing. I like it medium rare. Let me ask you, I understand you do some radio.
Yes.
So tell me about, what do you want to do with your life? You're what, 24 years old?
24 years old, yes.
So what type of radio do you do?
Mainly just, it's not really radio. It's more like a podcast almost.
So what's the name of your radio show?
Well, I do an online broadcast, and it can be found on CamiMiami.com. And I basically sit in front of my computer and talk to people because it's the coolest thing ever. So definitely, computers have brought us a lot closer. So I think it's a really cool experience to
So
talk to
maybe-
people all over the world.
So Cami, you think you can have me on your radio talk show?
Absolutely, absolutely.
I'm going to hold you to that.
All right, I got you.
All right, so listen, back to this for a moment. I'm going to put the strip steak in here, in the marinade.
Now, how long do you keep it in the marinade?
It's basically good to go right now.
Oh, so you just roll it around a couple
Just
times?
roll
and
around
then,
a couple
all right.
times, just like in bed, and off you go. It's done. All right. All right, so do me a favor. Take these and put this in this hot pan.
All right.
Just see if the sticks. Yep, perfect. So you're going to just let these go just for a little while. Just a little olive oil on there.
Now, what does the olive oil do?
Well, actually what it does, it basically sears the meat. You see, without the olive oil, what's happening is it's sticking to the pan, but we'll
Okay,
deal
so
with
it helps to prevent stickage. And...
Yeah. So you want to turn these things a little. Of course, you want your lines in there if you can get your lines in. You see that there?
Yes.
That's all good stuff. People usually throw that away.
It's good stuff.
It's good stuff. Everything on the bottom of the pan, that's where you get your gravy from if you're doing gravy.
Okay. I still think it's a little raw. Maybe we could use some torch in there.
All right. We'll hit it with the torch.
All right, hit it with the torch. That's what I'm talking about. Excellent.
The only problem is you're not going to have any sticks left.
Who needs sticks? You got nice meat going on there.
All right, so let that sit on there just for a few moments. See it's doing well. And you know something? Let's get a little adventurous here. We can take some of this marinade and throw this right over there.
Oh, that would be perfect. Perfect. Now that looks good.
Delicious.
Looks really good.
Smell the ginger.
Oh, that's excellent. So, don't you think that there should be some more vegetables in there?
Yes. All right. What are you doing? All right, so we'll mix this up.
You know, add some flavor. Get it a little bit exotic in there. Get some onions and tomatoes and peppers. Why not have more flavor?
It does. It looks great.
I think
Matter of
there's
fact,
more
we'll put some
flavor
more
in it.
marinade in here.
I think it's perfect.
Now, this is something easy you could do at home. Kids usually like it. And Mom, you're going to love it. 15, 20 minutes, you're done.
And it looks so good, too.
All right, a little more torch.
A little more torch.
All right, let's start the salad as of
I'm
right now.
just going to wash my hands real quick because I did touch some raw meat, so the last thing I would want to do is touch some more.
Do me a favor, get this plate while you're at it.
All right, I'll do that.
All right, so while she's washing her hands, I'm going to get this salad. So what we have here is some sun-dried tomatoes and some asparagus and some cherry tomatoes, some red, and some orange. A little bit of honey and some vinaigrette, balsamic.
My favorite.
And we're going to whisk this together. And it beats that mac and cheese or whatever you were eating.
Ramen noodle.
Delicious.
Now, do you just eat it like that, or do you add any lettuce or anything like that?
Well, now that you mention it, we got some greens right here.
Excellent.
We're going to throw those in. We're going to mix these up. All right. Now we're going to plate it up. All right, we're going to throw some feta in here.
Delicious.
Slowly cut it up. And a little more balsamic. And there, you got it. Piece of feta. We'll have a tomato.
All right.
Spicy, zangy,
Yeah,
vinaigrette.
it's really good.
It's almost like a summer salad.
Yeah. It's really delicious.
All right, now we're talking away, and we got these shish kebabs.
Can't forget about the shish kebabs.
Now, let's get these things out of here. They look ready to me. One more torch.
All right, one more torch. I think they look ready. They look delicious.
Well, it sounds like you're hungry.
I am hungry. Those look so yummy.
And we'll just take the rest of this, the peppers. Got a few loose tomatoes in there. And
So
voila,
perfect.
you're done.
Delicious. So I think that we gotta get cleaned up and then have some food because I think this is delicious and I can't wait to try it.
And I'm excited. It's lunchtime, so let's clean up.
All
We'll
right,
have at it.
excellent.
All right, Cami, let's recap. We're done here, basically, but once again, we got our skirt skate with the asparagus, and we also have our kebabs and our summer salad.
And it looks so delicious. I want to try that one first.
All right, so we'll take this and we'll put this over here.
Excellent.
That's yours. That's mine.
Okey-dokey. Like that. Should I put some of this on top, or how do you think that works?
Well, that's basically just for presentation. So what do you think?
It's really good.
Asparagus done properly?
Mm-hmm.
So remember I was telling you about al dente. You know, you leave the integrity. So it's just not cooked to where it's smush.
Mm-hmm. It's crunchy and I like that. It's really good.
And it's almost raw. Nutrition's in it. Everything's still in it.
Mm-hmm.
Try a piece of the steak.
Oh, it's so good.
All right. So we're going to try the kebab as of right now. But you see, tomatoes, nicely charred, meat, peppers. Do you like peppers?
I'm not a fan.
Well,
But you know what? I'll try them.
how about it?
So let's choose. Let's like take out.
All right, so we'll try that the stick is stuck in. Done perfectly.
Cut it a little bit more and I'm taking the whole kebab with me.
Have it. All right, and I'll take this one.
That is really good. Really good.
Very
With the
good.
tomato and everything. Not a fan of the pepper though.
Want to try some of the greens?
Sure.
That's not good. All right, so we're going to try the summer salad as of right now. We got sun-dried tomatoes, we got regular cherry tomatoes, feta cheese, and we have some arugula.
So would you suggest taking some of the feta cheese with
Yes.
a little bit of the tomatoes?
Yes, with the olive. And the olives have almonds in them. It's delicious. It's fresh.
That's really good.
Well, it's nice for a nice summer day. It's hot out,
It's perfect for a summer day.
humid. Goes good with a glass of wine, with a beer.
Perfect. It's perfect. It's a perfect salad. And it's very healthy, that's the thing. The feta cheese.
No sun-dried tomatoes are very sweet.
Yeah, they are really good.
It's something you can do at home. Very easy, very quick.
Very simple. And it's so fast to cook with the feta cheese, with the sun-dried tomato and the arugula. It is the perfect summer salad. Even if it's not summer, it is so delicious. And it is so nutritious for you as well.
Listen, you just go to your fresh market, anywhere, produce place.
So good. And I'm not a green person, but I definitely highly recommend this. So it's
You could probably
delicious.
feed like 5 people on this.
Oh,
for,
you could definitely feed 5 people on this. And the thing is on it's so
$8,
healthy.
and you're done. You know, with today's economy and all that.
With a little bit of summer
It's-
vinaigrette, it is so, so good.
So this is something that you would do for yourself at home.
Absolutely, I would do this. This is so good.
Thanks for watching The Flaming Greek.
And I'm Cami.
Until next time.
For a copy of any of the recipes that you've seen on today's program, please purchase the Flaming Greek and Cami cookbook, a delightful, colorful page photo coffee table cookbook that will have you and your family enjoying these recipes in the convenience of your own home. Cook with the Flaming Greek. To purchase the cookbook, log on to theflaminggreek.com. The price is $44.95 plus shipping and handling. Offer made by the Flaming Greek Production.